Hello everyone, it is Wednesday afternoon. My name is Andy Hodges for Sebastian Daily. Beautiful weather today, and get used to it because this weather is going to be sunny from now all through the weekend. Right now it is 78 degrees in Sebastian, Florida. 62 degrees will be for the low for tonight. By the way, this newscast is brought to you by the Sebastian Train Depot. Have you been there yet? From Paradoya Brewing Company. Also behind the Dunkin' Donuts on US 1. The winds right now are out of the southeast at 10 to 15 miles per hour. These winds are going to be this way for the next couple of days. On Saturday and Sunday, the winds are going to increase to 15 to 20 miles per hour, and perhaps as much as 25 mile per hour gusts on Saturday and Sunday. But it's going to be warm and it's going to be sunny. Let's take a look at the current radar. And as you can see, we don't have much going on right now on the radar. We do have some clouds in the skies, but these clouds are just kind of hanging around right now. And that's basically it. There's nothing coming in as far as a cold front, none of that. I'm telling you, it's going to be clear the rest of this week and on the weekend. Let's look at the local radar. This is compliments of City of Sebastian. This radar, actually, real quick, is actually located at the Barber Sports Complex, where the baseball, softball fields are. So they installed this new lightning detector on the ball fields, and the radar is in that. So this is the beautiful local forecasts from the City of Sebastian on what's going on. No rain right now where we are. We do have some showers west of us. This is moving towards the north. And of course there's some rain down south near Miami and the Keys, but that's supposed to head north as well. We should be fine with that rain. And like I said, Friday, Saturday, and Sunday is warming up to 83 degrees. Oh, I didn't talk about Thursday. Thursday, the high is going to be 78 like today. Basically, Thursday, tomorrow, just like today. Just a beautiful, sunny day. And then Saturday and Sunday, of course, warming up to 83 degrees as well as Friday. The overnight low will be 67 degrees. And, you know, other than the winds increasing a little bit, just a great weekend. So there's your weather. Let's talk about some announcements here. The Blue River Delivery and Sandy's Grill are teaming up to give away a $100 gift certificate to a Sebastian Daily newsletter subscriber. Now, if you're already a newsletter subscriber on Sebastian Daily, do nothing. Your name is already in the barrel or the bag, and and we do the drawing on Monday, March 8th. That's when we do the drawing for that. If you're not a newsletter subscriber, just visit us at sebastiandaily.com and click on the newsletter button at the top. And all we ask is your name and your email. And then not only are you going to be in the drawing, but you also receive any breaking news that's going on locally here in Sebastian or Indian River County or Southern Brevard County. And we send out the newsletter twice a week. So if you don't want to keep up with us on a regular basis on Facebook or Twitter or whatever, Instagram, you will have the news delivered to your inbox twice a week from Sebastian Daily. So again, the winner is going to receive a $100 gift certificate, good for Sandy's. We're doing the drawing Monday, March 8th. And here are the top stories going on around town in Sebastian. The owner of Sebastian Sandwich Shack could use some community support. Her husband, Nikki, her husband, was involved in a horrible motorcycle accident last Friday night. He's currently in the ICU. Nikki is staying with her husband for now while her oldest daughter is keeping up with the household and the restaurant while she's with him. There are several ways to donate. A lot of people have already, but if you wish to donate, you can stop by the restaurant and donate, give them cash. And when you do that, the family receives it all. Right now, they have something called a meal train right now. And when you donate to that, they take a big portion of those proceeds. So if you want to donate cash and get it right to Nikki and her family, just stop by the restaurant, or you can call Audra at 772-633-0361. Again, 772-633-0361. If you do drop off meals, they could be dropped off in the afternoons after 4:30 p.m. But other than that, make donations anytime throughout the day to the Sebastian Sandwich Shack. And in other news, the Sebastian City Council meeting will be tonight, Wednesday, February 24th. They will discuss the removal, purchase, and installation of 6 new Welcome to Sebastian gateway signs. This is a total of amount of $44,000. They are looking to get that approved. There's also discussion for the approval of new batteries for the golf carts at the Sebastian Municipal Golf Course in the amount of $17,000. They're going to be talking about that as well. There's also a hearing to adjust the police pension plan to meet changes to the IRS distribution rules. There's also going to be a presentation of the design built project at the City of Sebastian Public Works Complex. It's a new building that they're building out by the Sebastian Municipal Airport, and they're going to be talking about that. They're going to be showing a presentation on that. This is that building that's partially paid for by grant funds, and it will be the new place where the city will have their vehicles as well as a shop to repair them and all of that. But that'll be discussed tonight in the meeting as well. And the council will also review the City of Sebastian's local state of emergency declaration. That declaration actually puts City Manager Paul Carlisle in charge, and that's been going on since I believe April. April's when they, or March. It was March when they signed that, and that was approved by the City Council. The meeting will be underway at 6 p.m. If you can't attend the meeting in person, you can watch it on Zoom, Facebook, or YouTube. To know all about this, just go to cityofsebastian.org. Again, cityofsebastian.org, and you can click on agendas and then look down for the City Council agenda for tonight. And in there is where you can get all that information on what channel it is on Zoom. If you want to watch the meeting on Zoom, Facebook, you can see them on Facebook, City of Sebastian, that's their page name, or YouTube, City of Sebastian. We got some good news still about COVID-19 numbers here in Sebastian. Now, just in Sebastian alone, there's been 8 new cases of COVID-19 per day. This has been going on for the past almost 3 weeks now, which is good news because that's down from 16 a day, down from 35 a day. So City of Sebastian's looking good. There's been no new cases for Roseland, Barefoot Bay, Mico, Grant, or Rabasso this week. That's really, really good news. The number of deaths across Florida are downward, but we had, so far this week, there have been 8 new COVID-19 deaths in Indian River County and 25 of them in Brevard County. So the number of deaths is still a concern, and that is the number we look for. We want to see that turning to 0 soon. And this, with the numbers going down and the number of deaths, dropping across the state of Florida, it's good news because we also have a lot of snowbirds here right now. And we thought these numbers were going to be doubling and tripling, and they're not. So that's really good news. Everyone's getting vaccinated at 65 years or older. That's good news. So like I've always said, I've been optimistic about this COVID-19 all along, and I think at first they thought we were going to be out of this, or that all seniors would be vaccinated by somewhere by April or May. Now it looks like it's going to be a lot sooner than that, and the state is getting more vaccines. There's been a little bit of delay because of some storms that happened in the country, but more doses are coming, and the future looks bright of getting out of this COVID-19 that we've been in, this pandemic we've been in for almost a year now. Next month will be a year. So actually in the next 2 weeks will be a year. So it's hard to believe it's been a year, but it has. Hey, Sebastian's numbers since the pandemic started, there have been 1,520 people that came down with the virus since it started. Roseland, 12 people. Barefoot Bay, 86. Micco, 52. Grant, 133. Fellsmere, 877. Wabasso, 21. And Vero Beach is at 8,269. That's up 92 this week. However, keep in mind, those numbers used to be up by 200 or 280. So that's really, the numbers are really going down even in Vero Beach. That's been a big problem down in South County. Vero Beach, Vero Lake Estates, in the outskirts of the city of Vero Beach. Good to see those numbers come down. Just all signs are pointing to a full recovery of COVID-19 soon. And there's been some rumors saying we're going to have this pandemic for another year. No, we're not. We're going to be out of this in a few months of time. Now, we're always going to have the virus around. We're not going to kill it completely. But when people vaccinate and people do practice social distancing, at least for now, I mean, we can still live our lives while this thing is still looming. And there are some new variants of this virus. However, even the vaccine is handling most of those variants of COVID, this coronavirus. So everything is looking bright, and there's better days ahead. Listen, thanks for watching our newscast. Please remember to social distance and wear a mask when you cannot social distance, and wash your hands regularly. Keep doing it. It's kept our numbers down, and now the vaccines are even helping more. Good news all the way around. I'm Andy Hodges coming to you live for Sebastian Daily.